Hey, this is Evie. Welcome to my channel. I'm a Law of Attraction author, Law of Attraction coach, fiction author, fiction writer, article writer. I changed my life significantly. I have changed my life significantly over the last couple of years. So that's my qualification for talking about this stuff with you. And I just want to help you get to the place that I've got to, really. And if I can do that, the thing is, I want this channel to sort of empower you, and I don't want it to be like, oh, use this trick and do this, and use this trick and manifest this, and do this to manifest that. And I will be teaching you things like that. I will teach you things like that. But I want you to know that the good stuff comes when you learn how to use this stuff, how to master it, and not for just one specific thing. And then you can just get all kinds of amazing things coming into your life. And that has happened for me over the last couple of years, but it's taken practice. This stuff is practice. And anybody that tells you different is not really telling you the truth. I mean, it shouldn't take practice. It's easy when you know how. It took me a long time to get to that point, but it shouldn't necessarily take you so long, because I want to help you get to that point quicker. Anyway, I'm waffling a bit now. This video is about vibration, and I'm working through a list of video requests, and the top of my list was vibration. I don't understand vibration. I've had a few emails about this, and I've tried to sort of sum it up in an email. It's quite difficult to do that without sort of looking at you and talking to you. So vibration to me is really a feeling, but it's not a fleeting feeling. It's a feeling that you're walking around with, you're carrying with you. So you wake up in the morning and you wake up with vibration, with a feeling inside of you, but you don't necessarily know that until you sit down and take stock and feel it. So you have to sit quietly and just think, what is my vibration today? And you can feel it, you will feel it. It might take a bit of practice, but you can do it. We can all do this. It's not special to me. So if you are having, and obviously a lot of my emails, you know this, some of my writing is going to be about this soon, are about specific people. You've split up with your ex and you want to get back with them. And you think you're being positive, and you think you're thinking that you're worthy and all of that stuff, but really you're vibrating something different because you're missing them. So your vibration will be of missing them, whether you know it or not. But if you go deep, you can feel that, and you can feel the way that you feel inside. I'm trying to describe this in the best possible way that I can to you. I don't think I ever got this from anybody. I think I just discovered this, I don't remember ever reading about it or listening to anybody talking about, well, I know that Esther Hicks talks about vibration, but that's not how I got to the point that I've got with being able to change my vibration, which I can do, because I feel it now. I feel it right away. I feel it without even going deep, and I can change it. So what you do within you is you find, let's call it a feeling. If you're struggling with the term vibration, let's call it feeling. I call it vibration because you can feel it a bit like a vibration, but we can call it feeling. But it's an overall feeling that you have about a specific thing that you don't necessarily know that you have. So if you are wanting to bring a specific person back into your life, sit down and try and feel how you feel. When you think about them, what do you feel? Not your outer feelings, but your inner feeling. What's going on within you? How does that feel? If it doesn't feel positive, which I'm betting it probably won't, this is what you need to change. And this is where the practice comes in, because you can do that, but it is a practice thing. You keep doing it, you do it, and you do it, you do it, you do it, until it comes completely naturally, and you can flip your vibration up in a moment. And sometimes you don't even need to, because you're sitting with that positive vibration because you've practiced so much. And I know some of you, when you want to get back with somebody, you want it now, and you can get that now. If you have no attachment, it can happen now, but the chances are you have attachment. People that talk to me and come to me, they have attachment. Real attachment, because people are difficult to let go, because we think if we let them go, we're never going to see them again. And actually the opposite is true. You have to be able to let go. So if you can get that vibration, the right vibration, and then let go, you are onto a winner. So you need to practice. Now, it's very difficult to explain vibration and feeling because it might be different to every single person, and I can only tell you how it is for me. And it has been a practice, and I wish I could remember how I even got to, I just don't think that I ever got it from anybody. I think I just started to notice my feelings. I wanted to make this stuff work for me, really did. And I knew that I had a lot to change within. I had a lot to work on. So I kind of devised these various different ways to do it. And this is one that's really worked for me. Let's turn you around slightly. I'm sorry if my vacuum cleaner is in shot. I can't seem to get a good angle today. So it's all about sitting quietly and practicing. I'd really like you to do this, guys, if you could go away and try this and then come back and comment and say, I tried it and yeah, I get what you're talking about, or no, I don't quite get it, whatever, so that I can then answer your questions and sort of explain to you, just see where you are with it and see if I can help. And if it needs to be a detailed response, then I would suggest that you go to my website and ask me the question there, and I will come back to you. I really want you to be able to do this because it's so amazing. And when I started noticing how I was feeling, vibrating, that's when things, I say that's when things started to change. Things started to change when I started to learn not to cling on. That's the main thing. There are various different ways that you can manifest. And if you can just let go of stuff easily, then you'll manifest easily and you won't need to think too much about your vibration. But if you're struggling with things, this is when you need to think about vibration. And you need to know how you are feeling. I've told this story before and I'm not going to go on about it again because a lot of you have heard it, but the time when I had a car accident, because I was thinking I was going to have one. I wasn't really thinking I was going to have one, but I was vibrating it. I had a concern within me and it was quite deep, that concern, because my new car depended on me. Well, it didn't depend on it, but I wanted the finance paid off on my other car. And if I'd had an accident, you know, it might have stuffed up my plans slightly. I would have ended up paying out more of my own money, which I didn't want to do. Anyway, I ended up having an accident because I was vibrating it. As soon as I let go, that's when it happened. So let's deal with a person, okay? You're trying to manifest somebody into your life. Feel how you're feeling about that person or about the situation. Just feel it. Sit quietly, feel it. If you can't feel it, or you don't quite know if what you're feeling is what I'm talking about, then come back and ask me a question. But it will be. If you feel something and you're questioning, oh, I don't know if this is it, that's what it is. And it, like I say, it might not be that strong, or it might take a while before you feel it strongly. It's in the practice. So let's say you find that feeling and you realise that feeling isn't really great, probably isn't going to get you what you want. Then you go deep and you find the feeling of the positive side of it. And that sounds really bizarre. How do you find a feeling that isn't really there? You don't have that feeling. Well, you do have it within you. You just need to tap into it. And if you can tap into that, and then you sort of then force it. You don't even need to force that feeling in, but you feel it. You can change that vibration, change that feeling. Sit with it for a bit. It will go. For sure it will go. For a while, it will keep going. It will keep going. But you're getting it. So the more you get it, the better you'll get at this. And, you know, when you're doing it and then you're getting that positive feeling, even if that positive feeling only lasts for half an hour or something, that's amazing because it'll keep lasting longer and longer. And you can manifest in that time then. You really can. You know, when I manifested, well, I didn't even mean to manifest an editor. I didn't. I wasn't even thinking of getting an editor. I had no idea what I was going to do, but it happened within a couple of days of me changing my vibration to like a letting go vibration and let's see what happens. And I felt that sort of let's see what happens. I felt it within me. So let's see what happens has a vibration. Everything has a vibration. And I got that feeling and I felt really good about that. Let's see what happens. And then 2 days later, I have an editor. I mean, come on, 2 days later. Purely by, well, it's not purely by chance, is it? There's no such thing as chance or coincidence, but it happens so quickly. So, and this can happen with anything, and this can happen with people as well. And that seems weird. I get that seems weird because you think they have a certain situation going on. There's no way that then they'll come back to you. And that's not true. That's not true. And I can't explain that. I can't explain that. The way I'm seeing it is reality is just shifting and something is happening there to bring them to you. It's weird. It's weird, but I love the weird and I love the magic of it. And if I can get you guys to see the magic of it and to not get stressed out with it and get uptight, then you will manifest all kinds of amazing things, and it might not happen in just the way that you expect it to happen or you want it to happen, but it could be better. It probably will be better if you can get into this mindset, and that's what I want you to be able to do. I don't know if I've explained that as well as I could have, but I don't know how better I can explain it. So I would suggest that if you're still stuck with what I'm thinking of finding a feeling, finding a vibration, you try it, you practice it, and if you don't feel that you're getting it, email me, please. I'm more than happy to answer you, and I will give you a really deep, and then if you tell me what your experience has been with it, I did it and this happened, or I did it and that happened, I don't think I have this kind of feeling and I don't know if that's vibration. Whatever you want to ask me, and we'll sort it out, we will, and I'll get you flipping up your vibration just like that and just changing your life. I will. I wanted to say I get lots of questions about coaching from people. I mean, I am booked up now for the next 6 weeks, but I get lots of questions and people are wanting coaching, and it's for a specific thing, for one specific thing. And that's not what I recommend my coaching for. I am more than happy to help you with one specific thing, but I'm not going to put you through a whole coaching thing. When I say coaching, what I mean is, and when you're stuck, because on my website I say if you're stuck, but what I mean is if you're stuck with the law of attraction, with creating your own reality, with, maybe you've got anger issues, maybe you've got insecurities, maybe you've got self-esteem issues, all of that, and you want to be able to get hold of this stuff, make it work for you, all round, not just for a specific person, but for all kinds of things in your life. You want to change your life, and you want to change the way that you feel about yourself and other people and all of that. And that's what my coaching is about, because, and what I do with my coaching is people have asked me, well, what does it cost? So this is how it works. Once the list moves down and you move up the list and I contact you and say, I will explain to you and I will give you an information sheet and disclaimer and all of that stuff. And then I will tell you that I don't charge as such. What I do at the end of it, because I don't want to charge people up front if they're not happy with the service that they've had from me and if they don't feel that it's helped them. I'm really sure that you do. Nobody's ever said that they haven't, and everybody's been happy to do this. So then what I do is I send you a link to a donation. It's not like a charitable donation or anything like that, just giving or anything like that. It is an official, link to a payment page, and I'll give you lots of options. But you don't have to pay. If you feel that you haven't got anything out of it, and you don't have to pay anyway. I'm never going to enforce it, So you can choose what you want to pay. And do you know what? It doesn't matter. If you don't pay because you don't feel like you've got anything out of it and you don't pay me anything, then that is absolutely fine, okay? I am not going to harass you about that. That is fine. I don't want you to pay if you don't feel like you've got anything out of it. And if you do, really, but you don't have that much disposable income, just don't pay me much, choose the lower option. And honestly, there's an option of a £5. So, don't feel that you're ruled out from this if you don't have much money, because you are not. And that is the whole point of this. I want to be able to help people. I have to charge a certain amount of money for my time. I just have to. But I don't want anybody to be excluded, because coaching can be so expensive. It can be. And I know, and I understand why it is, because it takes a lot of people's time, and I understand why they do it as a business. But I do other things as well. And this is a sideline for me. I want to be able to help people. I don't necessarily want people to be hugely out of pocket for it. I just want to be able to help people. So that's the way it works. So if you want to sign up for that, but I don't suggest you sign up for it if it's just a specific issue, because I can help you with that with a few emails. Really, I can. And some of these videos, you don't need it if you just want help with certain issues. But if you want to change your life, as I have done, then the coaching is definitely for you. It lasts 4 weeks, might go on a bit longer if we're really, if you're still struggling a little bit, might go up to 6 weeks, but can't really go on any longer than that. Otherwise I can't get through my list. So that's how it works. If this has helped you, amazing. If it hasn't, then like I say, ask me questions, because I can come back to you. I can give you more information. We're not stuck here. To me, that's what vibration is. Vibration is a feeling, a deep feeling within you that you don't always notice. Well, you don't notice until you practice noticing it. It's all about practice. All about practice. I'm going to be writing tons more about this, and I have another book coming out in a couple of weeks, and that is on specific person manifestation. It will be available via Amazon, because I quite like to use Amazon, and my royalties are really great, but it won't be Amazon exclusive. So you will be able to download it as a PDF from my website, and it'll be the same price as it is on Amazon, or you will be able to download it as an ebook for your e-reader. Various different ways for you doing that. I don't want to limit people just to Amazon, but I do like using Amazon. They're great, actually. I mean, my paperback, Wishful Thinking, it's on Prime, you know, and if you order it, you can get it the next day. That's incredible. I'm not doing anything to do that. I don't print it. I don't publish it. They do. So, you know, I know people moan about Amazon, but big business and all of that. But it really, for writers, it's great. If you want to produce paperbacks, it's amazing. Anyway, hope this was useful. I know there's been a bit of waffle there. Like I say, email me. Always happy to help. I am getting busier and busier with my emails, but I do kind of structure my time a lot better now, so I do get through them, and I always make an effort to send you a detailed response. It will never be just a few lines. I always do my best to help you get through this.